Hi everyone, and welcome to Cooking with Cricket. Today I'm going to make a magical type dessert, and once I get done with it, you'll probably have seen a video floating around Facebook about it and stuff. I really don't know what to call it besides just a magical dessert. I'm going to take some brownies, put them in a plate, put a scoop of ice cream over the top. We're going to put an orb over the top of that and make some chocolate sauce, pour it over the top, and it will open up into a magical dessert. I went and got this plastic ornament at a craft store, and I've washed it. It's about the size of my hand. And anyway, I've got some about a half a cup of white chocolate chips. I'm going to put them in the microwave for 30 seconds, stir them, and then 15 seconds, stir them, and do them like that until they're melted, and I'll be back. Alright, my white chocolate chips are melted. I'm going to pour that in here. Now close the lid. Make sure we have it nice and closed. And then start rotating it around. Oops, sorry you didn't see that. Start rotating it all around. And now my camera's gone fuzzy. Get it all covered. And then we're going to put it in the freezer for about half an hour, maybe longer. But while it's in there, every, about 5 minutes, kind of rotate it, because there's going to be some loose white chocolate still down in here. And we don't want it to all be heavy on just whatever end that it's resting on. So just make sure you swirl it real good. Get all of it covered. Alright, now I'm going to put mine in the freezer. Set it on here. But about every 5 minutes I'm just going to kind of turn it some more to make sure that it's all, we're not having a pocket of heavy chocolate just sitting on one end. And then I'll be back. Alright, it's about time for me to take my orb out of the freezer. So we're going to need to melt off part of it so we can set it like a dome over our brownie. So you can take a glass bowl and run warm water over the bottom of it and dry it and do it on that. But I have a heat gun, and so I just took a pan and wrapped some foil over it, and so I'm going to heat it up with my heat gun. So let me go get my orb out and I'll be back. Now if this cracks or if it breaks, we can always make another one. So I just took it out of the freezer, and I'm going to gently just twist it. If it'll let me. There it goes. There we go. Now I can tell where the weakest side is because I can see where the less chocolate is, so that will be our bottom. So let me heat up my pan. And be careful if you do use a heat gun, it gets very hot. Now we just kind of want to start rotating it. Don't mash down on it with your hands. Just hold it to kind of rotate it. And I'm going to heat it up just a little bit more. Okay, see how we have a hole in it now? Now we just want to get it big enough to set over our brownie. Alright, there we go. Now I'm going to set this aside, but I'm going to set it up like this, because right now if I was to set it this way, where there's some melted chocolate, it will stick. So now, let's make our chocolate sauce. In my bowl, I have 1 cup of chocolate chips. I'm using dark chocolate, but you can use milk chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate, whatever kind that you like. This will make a lot of sauce, so we can save what's left over to make truffles. But I have 1 cup of chocolate chips, and I have 3/4 of a cup of whipping cream. Just going to pour that over. I'm going to microwave this for 1 minute, and then I'll be back. Now we're just going to mix till it all comes together. Now while our sauce is still warm, we need to assemble our dessert. If you wanted to make several of these desserts, like while you have this one resting, just go ahead and make some more and just set them aside. So now we have our brownie. Gonna set my orb right on top. And now you can sprinkle some strawberries or blueberries around it. I'm gonna sprinkle some walnuts. I love nuts. But any kind of fruit. We're gonna mix this, give this one last mix. And now let's watch the magic. Okay, just start pouring. See it starting to melt through right there? See it's melting through? Oh, I forgot to put my ice cream on there. See where it's melting it? Now I'm just going to put my ice cream real quick right on top. Because I was supposed to put my ice cream on top of the brownie. Cut that in half. Stick it in there. Zoom you in. Now isn't that neat? Now that is a lot of chocolate sauce on there. So, you know, you could put 2 small pieces of brownie. You know, share this dessert with someone. And it's something that I won't make all the time, but it's very cute. Now this right here probably was a thicker piece of chocolate. Yep. You can bring that on down. See? And it opens up. That's why you kind of want to keep turning your orb while it's in the freezer, so you don't get thicker pieces of chocolate that won't melt. And this right here, your leftover sauce, just put it in the refrigerator, because basically all that is ganache. Just put it in the refrigerator, and this will set up. And then once it does, just roll them in little balls, dip them in cocoa, powdered sugar, anything, and you'll have some truffles. So anyway, I'm about to try it. Alright, let's see. This is very, very good. And it's definitely a dessert that you would want to share because it's so rich. But this is wonderful. You can put anything down in there. Okay, and just make sure that your sauce is real warm. And bring it to the table. And what a stunning dessert. So anyway, I hope you enjoy.